Hey guys, in this demo video, I'm going to walk through an example of how Gradial can make the process of building a page from a Figma essentially instantaneous. And so we'll start with this Figma here. And this is usually the start of a pretty lengthy process for most brands where they have to go reconcile the design with a copy doc. They have to go author a page based on what's in the Figma design. There's multiple rounds of reviews and handoffs and approvals that happen. And when components don't exist in the CMS, then it kicks off a dev effort. And so what starts with just a single asset like this can quickly balloon into many jobs to be done and many hours of work over many, many days. And so what we'll demonstrate for you here is how in Gradial's new V2 platform, the process of building a new page from a Figma and all the underlying jobs to be done that are required that agents need to do can be executed by Gradial. So it's a profound kind of force multiplier for brands to be able to go much, much faster and do more. All I need to do is ask Gradial to build that page for me from this Figma. And that'll kick off this process where our agents are going to essentially construct a to-do list for themselves, and then they're going to go execute that to-do list task by task and invoke specialist agents like this AEM authoring agent in order to go build the page. And the process is going to essentially visually reflect on this Figma, pick out what components in the component library are mapped to the different components in this Figma, and then extract the authorable fields from those components and fill them out with copy and imagery and icons. And the content can live in a copy doc or a ticket or somewhere else as well. You can have multiple kind of sources of input, but Gradial agents will kind of intelligently go and read through that input and go build that page for you. So while this is cooking, we'll give you a tour through a couple other elements of our V2 platform here that are kind of key to the onboarding and setup process, which our agents are going to use as context as they go. So the first is our rules manager, where you can go upload different org level or global or authoring or brand rules that Gradial will ingest from, for example, a doc, and then reference every single time we go and complete a task. So things like using active voice with strong verbs. So Gradial agents know every time they go build a page or update a page that check will run. And so at the end of a page being built, all of these checks for authoring, brand, design, QA, and accessibility will have been run automatically. So you have a centralized governance engine that the agents are checking against. And similarly for our design systems, you can go and upload your design system to ensure that everything is fully brand adherent before you go and get started with the actual page build and content process. And so I'm going to go back to the example that I just showed a second ago, which is in here. And then I'm going to go back to the home page example, and you can see that Gradial's gone and built that page for me in AEM instantly. And it's given me a preview, and I can go and open that page up in AEM as well, and see that page has been fully built in AEM with all of the component logic in there, and this page is publish ready. And so that process of building a page from a Figma has been, collapsed down to just a couple minutes, which allows me to do 10 times more and start to actually drive personalization and variant creation based on this.